Good afternoon, Yankees Nation. This is Ken, and you're here with the ugly truth. Today, we're going to start out with an open panel, uh, talking about the last 36 games of the season for the Yankees and what we look forward to. Uh, Definitely going to be an interesting end. I will give the folks a couple of minutes. I'll have to apologize for my tardiness. I've been running back and forth from appointment to appointment and with my grandkids, and just happened to be a couple of minutes late. So I apologize for that. But just some programming notes. Hey, Nathan, Sean, Landon, Natalie, what's up? Programming notes at 4 o'clock on NY Yankee Mania with Joe and Evan. They're going to be doing the play-by-play call for the Mets and the Nationals. Interesting one to take a purview on because we end up playing the Nationals next week after we close out the series with the Red Sox. So the Yankees are now on a 5-game winning streak. A lot of people have said that we were cooked as of 3 weeks ago. And we weren't even going to make the postseason. How are we feeling about that sentiment in general? There are a lot of content creators that subscribe to that too. I just don't happen to be one of them. Because I'm adjusting this format today, I'm going to open the panel up. So anybody who wants to hop up right now, please feel to do so, and we will talk baseball. And if we don't have anybody, then I'm going to talk about the Red Sox Yankees upcoming series. How do we feel after our comeback win in extra innings last night? Something that the Yankees have done horribly on the road. All right. Jake, I still think the team is somewhat cooked. Bring this one up. Unless they can show they're serious and take 3 or 4 from the Red Sox. It's hard to have faith. Actually, Jake, it's not hard to have faith. Have you not seen how they're playing together as an actual unit? How we're actually getting length out of the starting pitching? And for the most part, the bullpen has been pretty okay. We've been utilizing the speed components on the team much more so. We've stolen 11 bases in 2 series. Even seen people laying bunts down and doing some hit and running. Things that we haven't seen all year. People are coming back to form. The clutchness of Giancarlo Stanton has been pretty much amazing. Even last night, Austin Wells, who hasn't hit basically since August of last year, was able to be productive and drive some runs in. And let's see. Hello, Ken. This team is not the same as from before. All the roster changes. Previous matchups, the rosters, this isn't. You're right, because the bullpen has been solidified. There you go, sir. The bullpen has been solidified, addressing actual future needs for the Yankees for the postseason or for the off season. Truly, in my mind's eye, the only thing that we truly need to address next come the off season is first base and which way we want to go with it. Third base is solidified, bullpen is solidified. There may be minor pieces that we need to address, and Two of the three people that we brought in for bench depth are going to be leaving in free agency, that being Rosario and Slate. So those are areas where we're not going to spend a lot of money, but we could certainly address it. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. After today, well, at 4 on NY Yankee Mania, they'll be doing the play-by-play for the Mets and the Nationals, and at 7, I will be back on here doing the play-by-play for Game 1 of the Red Sox facing up against the Yankees in the Bronx. All right, I'm going to start with my little review of the Red Sox and Yankees. All right, we have a 4-game set starting tonight at 7:15. For those that aren't aware, the broadcast is going to be on Fox. It's going to feature Lucas Giolito, 8-2 with a 3.63 ERA, coming up against Luis Hill, 1-1 record with a 5.14 ERA. Hill's last performance is, I think, more indicative of what his performance has been previously. His first start, he got hammered, was shaky around the strike zone, and just didn't display confidence. Game 2 tomorrow is going to be on Amazon Prime. Start time is at 7:05, and that's going to have Brian Belo with a 9-6 record and a 3.23 ERA. Excuse me for a sec. Nope, go in the house, please. Yeah, go in the house. Thank you. Coming up against Max Fried, who is 13-5 on the season with a 3.26 ERA. However, since his blister problems, he's had issues staying long into ball games, and Matt Blake has done some adjusting with his grips with regard to ball to mitigate some of the blister issues that he's had. Let's see. Hey, Joe, welcome to the stream. Hey, Jose. Let's see, Jake, pretty much need to win this game and the Rodon game because I can see them winning. Crochet and Fried has been struggling. Okay. Let's see. Jose says, unfortunately, teams and players go into slumps. They also have bad coaching throughout the stretch that hurts as well. Well, over the last 3 series, what you've seen is the potential that the Yankees have and how they can play as a unit. We have had little to no issues scoring, and we've scored in a different caveat of ways, from the long ball through situational hitting, stealing, some hit and runs, and bunts. So that's the Yankees are starting to encompass all facets of baseball itself. Jose Caballero has been a spark plug, which has reinvigorated Jazz Chisholm's running game, Jason Dominguez, and even Volpe. We're 1-5 against the Red Sox this season thus far, but the team that they are coming to face is not the team that they saw back in May. I'm anticipating good things. Game 3 is going to feature, that's going to be on Yes at 1:05 on Saturday. Going to feature Garrett Crochet, 13-5 with a 2.43 ERA, against Will Warren, 7-5 with a 4.25 ERA. I like the matchup, and I think we'll do all right in there. And then Sunday's game, unfortunately, is going to be with ESPN at 7:10. The Red Sox have not announced their starter for Sunday, but it's either going to be Dustin May, formerly of the Dodgers, who was just DFA'd, or Walker Buehler, also formerly of the Dodgers, facing up against Carlos Rodon, 13-7, 3.24 ERA. Let's see what the Red Sox have been up to. The Red Sox are 68-59 and in third place in the AL East, 5.5 games behind the Blue Jays. In their past 10 games, they are 3-7. The Red Sox road record is 27-34, so they're winning about 30 or 44% of the time. When facing teams that have a greater than 500 record, they are 30-31 with a run differential of plus 90. In the month of August, the Sox played 6 series going 3-3. 4 of those series were at home, where they beat the Astros, the Royals, and the Marlins. The one that they lost was to the Baltimore Orioles. The remaining 2 series they had that were on the road, both series losses, one to the Padres and the other one to the Astros. Looking at their numbers on the road aren't great, so I like them coming to the Bronx and facing up against them. They've had a lot of problems with errors. They've done some moves to try to solidify themselves. They just brought Nathaniel Lowe, who was DFA'd by the Nationals, to take over at first base. Abraham Toro, I believe, was the resulting DFA move out there. And their team is a bit in flux. As for our New York Yankees, we are 69-57, and we're in second place in the AL East, 4 games behind the Blue Jays. In our past 10 games, we are 8-2 and have a home record of 37-25, which is just about a 60% clip winning at home. When we face teams that have a greater than 500 record, we are dead even, 32-32. Team has a plus 111 run differential, and in the month of August, we have had 6 series, and we are evened at 3-3. We lost to the Marlins on the road, lost to the Rangers, and the Astros. With the last 3 series, we faced the Twins, the Cardinals, and the Rays, and we took all 3 of them, 2 by sweep. Things are definitely trending in the upward position for us. Jose's insight. 14 home runs in 2 games is insane. All the talk about the short porch or the minor league park, which is the same dimension as the stadium. Why the Rays couldn't hit any home runs? Well, I'll tell you what, the one home run that got hit off of Weaver, I can't believe that it actually went out of the park. The guy took a half swing, swinging at about his neck where he caught the ball. He didn't even swing all the way through it. And that one went out of the park to give the Rays their first run of the game. All right, folks, that's basically my quick review of the upcoming series. And I'm going to open the panel up for folks to come up. I invite you to come up here. Anybody, doesn't matter. And if you don't want to be on camera, turn your camera off and just talk. How are we feeling we'll do some quick hitters. How are we feeling about this series coming up? And if we reflect back on our Tampa series, how do we feel about that? What did we see? What were our likes? What were our dislikes? Jake, why would Crochet against Warren give you palpitations? Let's see. It just seemed, let's see, what do we have from Jake? Just seems like Crochet is a stud whenever he pitches, and Warren lost 4 runs against the Sox last time. Well, you know what? In the month of August, let's look at what Crochet has done. He has, let's see, blah, blah, blah. He has faced against the Royals, Astros, and the Marlins. Ended up going 1 win, 1 loss, and a no decision. He's striking out a fair amount of people, about seven a game. 2 games he went 7 innings. The game that he lost, he went 4. Averaging about 5 hits a game. In his bad game, he gave up 5 runs. Last 2 games, he's given up home runs. So, I mean, decent performances, nothing to write home about. Strikeouts aren't off the charts. Let's take a look and let's see what Will Warren has done. And we'll bring up Will Warren's stat page. And if we look at the month of August, 3 starts for Warren. Start against Texas, the Twins, and the Cardinals. Against Texas, went 5 innings, didn't give up a run, 5 strikeouts, 3 hits. Not bad. Against the Twins, went 6 2/3, had 7 strikeouts, 3 hits, 2 runs. Against the Cardinals, had 4 2/3 innings, 3 strikeouts, gave up 1 earned run, 6 hits, and in those 3 games, he's 1-0. Not bad at this point. Let's see today's lineup. Let's see if we have that. They have not released today's lineup yet, so the answer is no. One of the interesting notes that I saw with regard to the Yankees facing off against Giolito is that Ahmed Rosario has 17 at bats against him, and he's hitting like ballpark 417. So he hits Giolito very well. Hey, Bill O, welcome to the stream. If you have not, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. Well, Boone has some of the decision making process on the lineup. Analytics department has another piece of that puzzle. And I have a sneaking suspicion, looking at the body of work that our team has done against, our players have done against Giolito. I just have the sneaking suspicion that Rosario is actually going to be in the lineup tonight. Welcome to the stream, Nathan. Appreciate you being here. Like says, I want to apologize. I had to come on a couple hours later because I had kids' appointments that I had to deal with. And let's see, our man Nathan Roach is here.
What's up, Ed? How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How about yourself?
Good. We're getting ready for the Yankee game tonight. Let's go.
Yep. How are you feeling? How do you think that the Yankees are going to present themselves tonight against the Red Sox in the first game of the 4-game split?
I said in the morning show with Joe and Evan that the Yankees need to make a statement against the Red Sox. I would like to see them to take 3 out of the 4 or a sweep. But 3 out of the 4 would be nice. But starting tonight, I would like to see what out of Louis Hill, like what Cam did yesterday, go to distance, at least 7 innings, 6 or 7 innings, and and then hopefully the offense can do the same thing what they did against St. Louis and Tampa Bay. So I think Louis Hill needs to come out strong in the first, especially in the first inning. If he has a clean first inning, then he'll be fine against the Boston Red Sox. And it's always tough against the Red Sox anyway, rivalry game. But we're home, so the fans will be behind us, and you'll see some Red Sox fans there too. But I'm really excited for the series. It's a test for the Yankees to see where they're at. I think. Oh, can you drop me? I got a phone call coming in. Sorry.
I can. Well, appreciate you being here, Bill. There. Let's see. Lou says if we lose 3 out of 4, we'll be a gut check. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be a good thing for us. And let's pull up another sheet. Looking at Luis Hill's splits against the Red Sox. He has faced off against them 3 times. He's 1-1. He has a 1.10 ERA with 19 strikeouts. He's averaging right at 5 1/3 innings. He's only given up 2 earned runs to the team. So I think that if he pitches back to form, that he will hold his own against the Red Sox tonight. All right, I'm going to bring Nathan back.
Sorry, that was my mom. She said my uncle. She took my uncle to the hospital this morning in Florida because he was having chest pains. But I think it's nothing serious. It's just they're doing some tests on his chest. So
Yeah.
So my uncle is in the hospital right now in Florida. So
Well, thoughts and prayers with your family, Nathan.
Thank you. It shouldn't be that serious. It's just I guess he felt something, so they're just running tests. So
all right. Keep us informed. Let us know what's going on.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, tonight, like I said earlier, but Luis, I want to see distance from Luis Hill and his third start back, and I feel like he's up now. His pitch limit is not there anymore. So I hope Boone lets him go to the distance, and like I said, first inning is a key for him, and hopefully. Oh, thank you, Sean. Hopefully, yeah, so it should be a fun series. Like I said, 3 out of the 4 would take or sweep, but first they got to take it day by day, and then, like I said, this is a good series for them to see where they're at.
I anticipate seeing Stanton in the lineup, especially with us playing at Yankee Stadium once again. Right field is not a huge right field, so he should be able to be out there on the field. I think 2, maybe 3 games in the series. Rosario has been hitting against Giolito very well. He could possibly take the helm at third base, which would be something good.
And give McMahon a break, I guess.
Yep. Definitely a possibility. You know, the team is playing as a functioning unit.
Yeah.
Defense has been much improved. Volpe is not double clutching the ball as he's thrown. He's had excellent defense. He's provided some pop for us. And even Austin Wells last night was able to bang out a couple of dingers.
Yep. I can definitely see Austin Wells in the lineup again after yesterday. And then Ben first base. I think Paul Goldschmidt. No, Paul Goldschmidt's. Yeah, he should be at first base today. Or, no, he's not ready yet, right? Is he ready?
Yeah, he's.
Oh yeah,
he's ready.
Yeah, so he'll be at first base. But the question, the key thing is if I hope they put in Rosario, and then like you said, he has good numbers against Giolito, and I hope Boone goes by the numbers here, not by the other what he does. But I hope he puts Rosario in the lineup at third base, like you said, and then let's see there, because it would be interesting to see what the lineup is. So.
Well, it could be an interesting lineup featuring Caballero. Caballero is has been a spark plug for the team. He could fill in either for Volpe or for Jazz. I like the speed component that the Yankees have been displaying over the last 3 series. We're running and gunning. had a couple of people thrown out, not because they were slow, it's because they freaking overslid the bag.
Yeah,
Dominguez being one of them, and Caballero being the other one.
other way. Yep, that's true.
Uh,
And
I was
speaking of,
actually
sorry.
I was actually quite pissed off last night during the game when Caballero got thrown out
Yeah,
because I think personally that the umpire baited him. He was walking away and then gets thrown out. Umpire obviously, as far as he was, couldn't hear him, and
yeah.
was. I mean, you seen him do a full 180 turnaround to get into his ass at that point, and it was bullshit.
Yeah. And speaking of Jose, he now has 40 stolen bases on the season, which is crazy, remarkable. I think he's still tied, right, for the most, or no? Does he have the most?
He has the most in the
Oh wow.
American League.
Okay. Ooh.
As a matter of fact, since he's come over to the Yankees, he's stolen 5 bases.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
And
Here,
obsessed cricket.
do you guys think? What's up?
That Dominguez has a future with the Yankees.
He does, but anything can happen on the off season. If they find the right deal to trade him, if they feel like there's a need to, if they can get a good value back, they will trade him. If not, he has a future. They have to play him more. That's it.
Well, me personally, I don't feel that Dominguez has a future with the Yankees. I think that they're going to wade their marbles on Jones.
That's
Stanton is with the team for 3 more years, and Judge isn't going anywhere from right field.
yeah.
He will be there for 3 years. The pinnacle point is center field. If Bellinger opts out, then I'd say that the Yankees go and re-sign Grisham. He's on a $5 million deal, and I think he loves playing in New York.
Oh yeah, he loves it.
It's a stadium that's suited for his swing, his baseball playing style, and I don't think we would go wrong.
Yeah. What's up, Lou? I was gonna say is that's why I think Ken. I think that's why Dominguez could be expendable this all season if they find the right deal and then get good pieces back, like what they need, like pieces they need. I mean, though, in my opinion, I think they need. Obviously, they need a first baseman, but like you said, I like your idea. TJ Rumfield is the easiest solution for next year or this year
Well,
too.
God's honest truth, we have to Rule 5 protect Rumsfeld, or he's getting snatched.
Yeah.
This December.
Mm-hmm.
Rumsfeld is hitting at a major league level already.
Yep.
Since last year.
Yeah.
And he is a natural first baseman. Rumsfeld should definitely have an opportunity to shine with this team. And one of the pinnacles that Hal has mentioned is that he wants to lower the cost of the payroll, which I don't disagree with. And the way that you're going to do it is by bringing some of our prospects up, like we have been. The other one that I'm actually questioning is Wells' future with the Yankees.
Yeah.
I think that Rice could step in as the everyday catcher very easily, and keep JC up as the backup. And obsessed cricket, I think he does. I don't think that the Yankees should sign Kyle Tucker. We have Jones in the minors and waiting, and either re-sign Grish or Belly. I agree with you. Kyle Tucker is going to be a $500 million contract plus, probably looking ballpark 10 years. And I just don't see the Yankees making that investment. And if you look at him, he has not been doing well. He's been pulled off the field for the last 2 or 3 games. And, the future is the future. We don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
How much am I going to pay Grisham?
Not that. I mean, he won't ask for a lot. Probably like.
I would look at a five. He's in year 30. So 5-year contract between
15 to 20 million.
15 to 20 ballpark.
15 to 20, most likely.
which, in accordance with the Belly contract, he's cheaper than Bellinger.
Mm-hmm.
Bellinger has position versatility. I mean, there are pluses for both players. The question would be is who would be the fourth outfielder?
Because if you're paying Grisham starter, that's starter money right there for Grisham. That's not a bench player.
Well, if I bring Grisham back, Grisham is a starter.
Yeah. So that means
one thing that I would like to see the team do in the offseason is possibly make a move for a real leadoff hitter. I think Caballero could be that guy, but it's going to take some adjusting with regard to our actual lineup and who we're playing every day.
yes, that's another thing. That's why I feel like Dominguez could get that type of guy for us, a leadoff hitter.
And let's see, Obsessed Cricket. Do you guys stream often? First time you've popped on my page.
Nice.
Podcast so far.
Welcome.
Obsessed, I stream almost every Yankee play-by-play. I will be on this evening at 7:10 for Game 1 of the Red Sox, and I'm calling all 4 games. Usually the only games that I don't call are on Wednesdays because I bowl in leagues. And Joe with NY Yankee Mania calls those games.
Mm-hmm.
We do open panels at least twice a week with some questions that are posted in videos. Yeah, we're on a lot actually, damn near every day, at least for 3 hours at one point or another. But it's good to know that you are able to actually see us.
And make sure you subscribe to Ken's channel, The Ugly Truth, and also please subscribe to NY Mania, Joe's show, and also our Job in the Mouth show, and also Nathan Sports Rush. And speaking of Joe's show, everyone tomorrow, my team and I booked him Andy Moda. He's an MLB agent, so he'll be joining Joe's show tomorrow at 4. So we booked him Andy Moda.
Yep, and Obsessed Cricket, Caballero was deal from the Rays. Love the trade when it happened.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you. That's one of the things that I've been calling for over 2 years is improved bench depth.
Yep, and they did.
Cash definitely hammered it. And let's see, Lou, I thought Jones was a center fielder. Actually, Jones is a 3-position outfielder. He plays left, right, and center.
When is Austin Slater going to be back? Do you know?
Another 2 weeks. 2 weeks for Slater's return.
Yeah, they play multiple positions, both of them. But like I said, Dominguez, if they trade Dominguez, he can get that leadoff guy that we're looking for potentially in a trade with Dominguez involved.
Yep. So, long and short, I don't see that we have a lot of needs in this upcoming offseason. I mean, I love Goldie, but I don't see him returning to the Yankees next season.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I would love to have Goldie with TJ Rumsfeld right now.
For mentorship.
Goldie is a great mentor. What is Jake saying?
Oh.
When Slater comes back, a player will be sent down.
Yeah.
My bet is Escara is probably the odd man out on that deal. Philo says that Arizona is making Marte available, but I don't think he's a good fit for us. I don't think that he's a good fit, and I'm very skeptical that Arizona is actually making him available.
They signed him to extension last year, I thought. Didn't they sign him to extension?
Yes. No, they signed him to an extension this year.
Oh, this year, yeah.
So his deal is 10 years, all total. So is Ascara already down?
No, he's up. He's back up.
Yeah, I thought they called him back up. I'm not sure. I'll have to check on that one.
No, he's on the roster. I'll check. Let's see.
Well, we'll do a quick check.
Yankees roster. Okay, he is. Where is? Not there. Wait, I don't see him.
He might have gotten sent down.
No, he's on there. Oh wait, hold on. Seeing it's in the minors though.
Yep. He got sent down.
Oh, okay. So that means.
Well.
Oh yeah, he did get sent down for Rosario, I think. Yeah.
Well, who could be the next victim?
That's gonna be interesting when Austin Slater comes back. I wonder.
You think they would send Dominguez down?
Imagine. Okay, that's a. Not. I hope not. Jose though. We need Jose.
No, he's not going anywhere. Who knows? They may leave Slater in the minor leagues.
When do you see Jake Bird coming back? That's another thing.
I think that Bird will be brought back when the roster is expanded to the 26-man.
Okay.
All right, folks, I'm going to drop this link. One last time. Jake, no offense, I don't think Slater is better than Dominguez. I'm not saying that Slater is better than Dominguez. However, I think that Slater's defense is a hell of a lot better.
Austin behind the plate tonight, and Rice. That could possibly happen, but I expect to see Paul Goldschmidt at first tonight.
I am not sure. Goldie's numbers against Giolito are not good. He is 1 for 9 with a 111 batting average against Giolito.
Speaking of Arizona, today's Corbin Carroll's 25th birthday.
That is a very, very talented young player.
Yeah.
As most of you know that have been here for a while, spent a lot of time watching Diamondback games with my youngest middle son. So I'm real familiar with their roster, their lineup. All right, folks. This has been about a 45-minute stream, so I'm going to shut it down a bit because I actually have to take my grandson to his open house at school.
Oh, wow.
And
man, Ken, you're doing everything. You're everywhere today, man. That's crazy.
Well, let's see. We had speech therapy. We had 2 kids' dental appointments. We have open house tonight, and we have a play-by-play.
Damn.
We got Jonathan here, so let me bring him up real quick.
Use of
Hey,
information.
Jonathan, welcome.
What's up, Jonathan?
Hi. I didn't realize you were live.
Yeah,
I was supposed to be live at 12:30, but I had a bunch of appointments with my grandkids that just popped up miraculously at the last second.
Yeah, because I didn't see you earlier. So what's the discussion been about for the last 45 minutes?
About the Yankees Red Sox series.
Yankees, Red Sox. Where to begin? I think the Red Sox will run a lot. Every time they get on base, they will run.
Yep. They see a lot of bases. I mean,
I expect that. It's not going to be. It's not going to be easy, but I'm optimistically. I would like 3 out of 4 from the Red Sox.
yeah, that's what I said on the morning show. 3 out of the 4 is sweep. Sweep is, I mean, those two would make big statements. Split will not make a big statement, in my opinion. And I think 3 out of the 4 is sweep. And this is a big test for the Yankees and to see where they're at, obviously, as a team. And obviously, being home where we have the fans behind us, and you're going to see some Red Sox fans there. So it's going to be a great series. So hopefully, like I said, Luis Hill, hopefully he goes the distance, like 6-7 innings, like what Cam did yesterday.
I'm hoping that Louis Hill can go 7.
Yeah.
It would be nice for him to go 7, but he needs. If Louis Hill could control his pitches much better, he would be better than he could be a Cy Young candidate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you see Rosario at third base tonight since he has good numbers with against Giolito?
I think I think it could be, especially with the history. But Boone doesn't always make choices based on reality.
That's that's
So-
true. And I don't know. I'm looking forward to see what the lineup is. Hopefully, I do expect maybe Paul Goldschmidt to be at first, but you never know. Maybe put Ben Rice at first, and then Austin Wells catching. So I'm just looking forward to see what he does, what Boone does for the lineup tonight.
Well, I'm guessing the lineup will be out in the next hour,
Yeah,
maybe within the next hour. So just be on the lookout for that. It may even come out towards the end of this stream. So
Mhm.
whatever works best.
What's up, John the Beagle Dad? Welcome.
And sorry that you were only up for a couple of minutes, but like I said, I've got to run and take a young lad to his open house for school
Mm-hmm.
in about 5 minutes. So
Okay, well,
I am going to be back on at 7:10 for the play-by-play. So everyone, please feel free. And if you have not, please hit the like, share the channel out, and subscribe to
Okay.
Yankees The Ugly Truth. Yeah, I had to remember my own damn channel. And hop on over to NY Yankee Mania at 4 o'clock. They're going to be doing the play-by-play for the Mets and the Nationals game.
Yep.
The reason I recommend that one is because we're about to be facing the Nationals here next week.
Hmm.
Get a little preview of what we got coming.
And we're at the beach now with Jonathan. Let's go.
yeah, I wanted to change it. Every time Google Chrome doesn't update, it deletes my pictures. You need a themed background. I have a themed background, relaxation.
Actually, my birthday is coming up in not too long.
Oh, happy early birthday.
My sister's birthday is today.
And my son, John, wants to get a green screen so I can put a real background behind me.
Well,
All right.
then tell him that you will accept it.
Well, it's a gift. I'm not going to turn a gift down for my son. But
Wait,
I told him he'd have to help me
whose
set
birthday
the stuff up.
Jonathan, whose birthday is this today? Oh, nice. Happy birthday.
And I'm going to end the stream. Last thoughts from you, Jonathan?
Well, I came here late. I'm hoping for. I would love to see a repeat pitching performance of yesterday, but obviously that's unrealistic. but I would like to see a good, clean pitch game, score a couple runs, and a win.
All right, nothing.
Yeah, same thing. Hopefully, they can continue the momentum with the 5-game winning streak, and I'm gonna say, like I said, 3 out of the 4 sweep would make a big statement here. So hopefully, starting tonight, they do good. So,
And I'm looking forward to this series. I believe that the Yankees are going to put a dent in the Red Sox butt and give us a little bit of distance between us and them. I'd like to see the continued losing trend of the Blue Jays to get us
Yep.
even closer. And I look forward to calling all the games. I'm going to end in my traditional "Let's go Yankees" and see you in the funny papers. Have a
yep.
great day and look forward to seeing you later.
Bye.
See you guys.